So this is a warm Sonata. Here's the controls. Up, down, left, right, Z to interact, and X to menu. Okay.
Ah, you must be Darius.
I am. Hard to find this place. Looks like every other building in the city.
Yes, but nevertheless, you found the inward spirit. You still wish to partake in absolution?
From what we talked about before, you said this could help me clear all my troubles if I took this course?
Yes. You pay half up front and then take the curtain to the back. The darkness that resides within you will become manifest before your eyes. You will see firsthand the past that haunts you. The feelings it conjures. It will show itself to you, so you can determine whether or not it should be gone in the first place.
Alright.
Perfect. Now when you have finished this course, I will meet with you. Now please excuse me. I must prepare.
Okay. So, I guess I'll go this way. View makes it seem like the sun is still hanging high in the sky, but the truth is that's sometime afternoon. Okay, so we'll go... Let's check out these notes before we go anywhere, though. Maps are pretty cool, owner of the inward spirit. We're all pilgrims on the same journey, but some pilgrims have better road maps. Nelson de Mile, or Mile, however it goes. The city is bathed in an orange glow. It looks peaceful, or at least very peaceful. At the very least peaceful. A lot of old books on the shelf. I think I recognize a few. Parents used to have a couple of these. A lot of old books on the shelf. Okay. Old age is like everything else. To make a success of it, you've got to start young. Teddy Roosevelt. That's clever. Okay. Back we go. Don't know what's gonna happen, but it should be fun. Dark Void. What the? No red? A bunch of bodies scattered on the floor, overlapping one another. A young boy clear into view, pretend to be one of them, dressed in multiple shades of red. Echoes of fire burning around them, engulfing them all except the boy. An old man sits in a chair, reading a book in front of a window, lurking shadows hovering behind him, looming. The man is shaking and looks behind him, but sees nothing. He closes the book and pulls his curtains closed to block his window. He falls to one knee and then lays dormant on the floor. This is a pretty dark game already.
Looks like an entryway made of fire.
Sure, going.
Well, I guess it starts.
Okay, what's over here?
A building.
Let's ignore for now. What's over here?
A hallway shrouded in darkness.
Ignore. I want to see what are these over here.
Full of barrels, bottles, and bodies.
I'm kind of leaning towards going to the building one first.
Room with a single piano.
Ooh, this might be a good one. Ignore for now. I want to see what the other places are. You must go through each entry of light, see the parts that lay... Okay. Let's start with the building first. Let's check that one out.
A building.
Yeah, enter it. Oh, this is the pub. Okay, we got some shadowy figures here. The weather around here has been so cloudy as of late. It is just too much clouds. I know, right? The clouds in the sky are really bringing the whole fun atmosphere of this town down. You know what I mean? Oh, I know. You just have to wish the sun will at least drop on down and say hi, at least a little, right? Exactly. This whole weather situation is just like that when someone is just constantly sad all the time and will not shut up about it. Well, definitely. Someone who just keeps being sad is just so uncool, and they should just not, like, get them down, you know? I know exactly, like, sadness is a choice, and they should just choose to be happy. Huh, that's... Okay. I hate being this. Being with two other people, but having nothing to talk to them about. It's super awkward. I've been there. I know how you feel. I'm waiting for my girlfriend to arrive. Okay, I'm gonna talk to these other beings over here. Hello, failure. Good job on all the nothing you accomplished. This is a lovely place. The guy at the tower, the lower table, speaks some truth. Do you mind? We're in the middle of a conversation. Look, you got us what we wanted. Just leave already. What? I'm confused. That's a lot of dots. Okay, let's talk to the barkeep, and then we'll talk to the band, I guess. Hey, Darius, you're not supposed to be here. You haven't met the boss yet?
No, sir, I just got here.
I think it would be wise to pay him a visit before you start doing anything.
Well, I'll just have to pay that boss man a visit. He's in the back room.
Yep. Kinda wish that these others had voice acting. You're gonna be ignoring us? Okay. What about you? More dots? Oh, we made the piano stop. Oh, it's nothing but silence now. Okay, let's just wait, is there signs here? Nope, let's just go back here. Okay, got a lot of barrels. Don't know if they're just for decor, if maybe one of them is interactable. But you never know. Rather be safe than sorry. What about these over here?
Jar full of stuff. Good old stuff. A jar full of stuff. Good old stuff.
I like the way he says that. And we got you over here. So many people today. If you were a cook, you might be able to do something about it. Oh, this is like the kitchen here.
Mass. Feels like it's been there since the founding of this place. Always liked these little guys, even if they can be a bit of a nuisance.
Wait, what?
Hole of Mass. Feels like it's been there since the founding of this place. Always liked these little guys, even if they can be a bit of a nuisance.
That doesn't match up the dialogue box, but okay. You do you, game.
Board. A whole lot of food gets cut on that board. A lot of that food is mighty good. Cutting board. A whole lot of food gets cut on that board. A lot of that food is mighty good.
Okay, nothing to say to that.
These beds are where most of the employees sleep. The only people who don't sleep in these beds are the musicians and the boss. Only heaven knows where he sleeps.
But somewhere I never figured out where.
These beds are where most
Okay. Let's see what
herbs
this.
and spices from all around. Hard not to get the stench of one of these things up your nose. Herbs and spices from all around.
The grind is the whole point. The grind is the whole point. The wagon is the whole ponnet. The whole point. Okay.
Hole of Mass. Feels like it's been there since the
Okay. So many boxes in here. Food, utensils, tools. It's all here. Just shame I gotta do this all by myself. I wish I could help you. But I guess I can't. Now let's head through this sparkle. And then we talk to Bossman. Before we talk to Bossman, let's go through his things. Okay, I guess we have to talk to him directly. Oh, never mind, I can't.
How long do you plan on staying here?
long enough. Why?
You're fired.
Oh,
What?
Do you think you can walk in here and not be 100% into your job after everything that's happened to you?
What do you mean? I do what is asked of me, and then I stop. What more do you want?
Committed. Quality. Every time I see you, you are neither. I don't pay you to do absolutely nothing.
I clean the rooms and wipe the floor. Anyone sure if their Saul can do what I do in the same amount of time.
You're not good at it. You've never been good at it. You are the reason every day is so slow. I didn't give you this job because I thought you were qualified. I gave you this job because I liked your father. This is a favor for him, not you. Your father had a good head on his shoulders. He knew what to do and could get along with anyone. You get along with no one. You are nothing.
Can't move.
Tell me to push boxes, wash tables, and clean the back room. It gets done and it gets done good. Why do you care if it gets done quickly?
Stop it. You're just repeating yourself now. There's nothing for you here. You're wasting your time. And you're wasting my time being here.
Was it really only because of my fault?
Do us both a favor. And
Oh, that's not a good boss. Wait, is that who's over there, the boss? Yeah, let's take care of this room over here.
Hallway shrouded in darkness.
Yep, enter. Oh, it's black and white now. Not good. And then we got this over here. Oh, there we go. We got color. And it's a different type of game now. Derry, my straw hat boy. Nice to see you. You finally awake, sleeperson. Your father wants to meet with you near the cliff's edge. He never leaves that place. I'm telling you, he's pretty serious about that thing he's planning for you. So please meet up with him, dear. Okay, I guess we gotta meet up with her father. And before we do that, let's check to see what's over here. Box full of breads. More bread. A lot of hard books full of really big words. Very heavy. Oh, you're always so handsome, Dari. How can anyone be mad at that little face of yours? Make sure you're home soon. Dinner is going to get a little bit on the crazy side. Bread, soup, and bread pudding. Okay, let's head on out. Oh man, this is so different. The free water is residence. And we don't have like a plant here. Mother doesn't know what she wants to put inside this pot. Alright. Dr. Hunterson is hoping to grow that fruit tree someday. Wants to make a lot of trees so it can be easier for us. Okay. Their residence. Let's pop on in and say hey. Or not, because there's nobody here. Let's be Snoopy though and take a look. Box full of breads. What's in the boxes? Good old stuff. A lot of hard books full of animals and plants, but they're all hard to say. Okay, let's just head on out here. Was your boss always a red-eyed Reaper ghost man? Yeah, I guess he was. Mr. Allen's residence. Oh, Barry Allen, you live here? Oh, he's busy being the Flash right now, so obviously he's not there. The laboratory. Let's go in the lab. Appears to be locked. I guess Dexter locked his laboratory up. Doesn't want Dee Dee getting in there, so we gotta respect Dexter's wishes. Oh man, with this graphics and everything, I'm expecting to run into like a Pokemon battle. I don't have any Pokeballs though, or any Pokemon on me, so that'd be kind of precarious. Anyway, let's head up and meet our father. Guess we'll see. Nope, not gonna say anywhere. We're just gonna go up to him and talk. You going on that ship soon? People on that ship are not going to be friendly to you. Keep to yourself. Make sure you only get attached to yourself. Tom is not going to be kind to you on that boat. It will toughen you up. When you get down there, never feel regret. Men shouldn't feel anything, okay? You shouldn't feel anything for us either. We send you there to make our lives easier. It's gonna help us out in the end. It will help out everyone. A true doesn't have emotion. A true doesn't have heart. Trauma makes the body stronger. Attachment makes... Okay. Don't get attached to us. We will forget. You will forget us as time marches on, and it will be but a distant memory you look back on every now and again. Oh, hey, Grimsky. How you doing? Your mother will miss you, and to say I will miss you would imply I wanted you around in the first place. Goodbye, my... Oh, God. You're awful. You're an awful father. That's not a good message. I'm doing alright. I hope you're doing well. Dad likes to drink this a lot, but it doesn't taste that good. I guess that's the alcohol that we'll have in the future. Can we drop... Oh, we can. We can hop down here like Pokemon. I guess we're going on the boat. We're gonna join the Navy. Or whatever. Okay, that takes care of that. We'll save that for last. Let's go in here.
Full of barrels, bottles, and bodies.
Yes, enter. Okay, so we got you over here. No, don't be like them. Oh. Oh, God. We got one bottle. I don't know exactly where to go. I guess it doesn't really matter. I could just go in any order that I want. Okay, I can't grab that. Okay. I'll see you in a bit. To finally experience this wine, to finally get our hands on it, is truly something to behold. Foolhardy the lot of them. Okay, let's pop in over here. We gotta run around. Make sure we get everything that we can before we go up to the bar. You're gonna ignore me, okay? Thanks for the talk early. It's finally nice to not be alone down here. Okay. So let's go around the other way. Now we'll go around here. Wait, can I talk to you? No. I guess I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got all the bottles. I guess we're gonna have to pour some, but before we do that... Imprints of wine bottles can be seen at the bottom of the chest. A note in fine handwriting is at the bottom.
Corn's coming over. I should set up the wine before they arrive.
Okay. Okay, that's taken care of. Is that it? A ladder resides in the chest. Yes, let's go down the ladder. The ladder disappears.
You failure.
What?
Defiling us in front of the watchful eyes of the greater beyond. After all we've given you, you still believe it all to be our fault. The man you should feel anger for is of your own blood. But I guess you can't take it out on him now, can you? Go be a burden on a different soul.
I do like the some of the voice acting in this game. Let's go in here.
With a single piano.
Yep, let's play the piano. Oh, before we play the piano though, let's see what's over here. I don't like mirrors, not one bit. Okay, I guess we gotta play the piano. Or not.
It reads once.
Guess we gotta pull this. Oh God, what is that?
A river flowed without pause. It could erode stone that man has yet to witness.
Do we push this now? It's a RPG Maker game. I don't know the full story, but it's like we're playing this guy who guess we're going over his life history.
River flowed without pause.
Maybe he's like
They could have rode stone.
dying or something. I don't know. But it's like going over his life, I suppose. And he was just fired.
But one day, a creature rose from the river, wandering up and down its trail.
But I found it because I wanted to play an RPG Maker game and I wanted to see if there was any with voice acting. I finished one earlier, but I didn't finish it because I didn't know how to beat it, so I'm going to save that one for later. I'll have to continue that one in a future stream or a future video. That's going to be up on YouTube, maybe. So I'll just solve this one.
Slowly, the river dried, a reflection of what it once was.
So I guess we're going to make the river dry. Yep.
Even with the creature gone, it was only a ditch now, a shadow of its former self.
I never played Terraria, but I guess like based off of Minecraft. I don't know. I like the 3D aspect of Minecraft more, but I guess Terraria is pretty good.
Though water fell from the sky, the river was never filled again.
I'd be willing to try it, but I don't have the game, so.
But one day, a creature rose from the river, wandering up and down its trail. There's a tag on it. David Madrid, age 19, cause of death, puncture of the heart.
That's not good.
Miriam Jonas, age 31, cause of death, incineration.
Yeah, the Human Torch.
Yelani Jelani, age 21, cause of death, incineration. Name, Jamal Herta, age 54, cause of death, broken neck.
Oh, well, it seems similar gameplay mechanics to me. I'm sorry. Oh. Guess I gotta chase after these people. I mean, I guess I could check more of it in the future, as I'm very hesitant about certain things when it comes to like the enemies in that game. I guess I have to walk forward, or oh yeah. Guess I gotta chase the butterfly. Have you decided?
As you can see, your trauma runs deep. Your past haunts you, and your past is you. Of course I will help you with what you asked for. I only ask if you still wish it. Do you still want me to remove your sorrow? Because if I do, I will remove your past along with it. Do you still wish to commit?
So this game has an alternate ending to it, so I'm gonna go with, I could always replay and go for the alternate ending. You say no? Okay, I'll go with no for now, and next time I'll come back and say yes.
I won't go through with it. Forgetting everything is just too steep for me.
If that is what you wish, then go to the end of the hall, and you will find yourself outside. Good day, Darius.
Although I wish I could have saved there. I probably could have. I probably quickly beat it again, I suppose. Hours pass as Darius returns to his apartment. I forgot to save though, so I would have to replay it again. in the beginning. I have no issues with that because it's just pretty straightforward gameplay. There's no puzzles to it. But,
The past. I don't like it, and I don't like that it has to be a part of me. I didn't choose my past, how it turned out, and what happened to me. You can't choose it, but it unfortunately made me who I am today. It's a part of who I am and whatnot. Yet it holds me back as well.
this game is very deep. I enjoy it.
Apparently, I decided not to go through with it. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's bad. I don't know. All of this music is too heavy for anyone to think about. Maybe, just maybe, I should have just gone bowling.
Could have gone bowling with your cousin Nico. Or, I forgot his name. Could have gone bowling, yeah. Yeah, he has a deep voice. Created by Jake Hale. Yep. Here are the credits to these people. Sure. Let's do a new game. I guess we get the commentary. Okay, let's menu. Kinda wanna see the other ending anyway. The developer of Sonata, the book on the grounds are notes to keep flesh out the creative process, bring some insight. This is all mainly readings to be prepared for that. This might ruin the magic for you, so read at your own peril. Also, the button's there to remove commentary if you wish to remove it for any reason. The game was more a spur of the moment than any real burning passion to tell the tale. I wanted a game I could work on if I were in a more sorrowful state, so I made it. So I opened a new RPG Maker project file and made this game. It had a placeholder name of Game of Sice, which not even I fully understood. It just sounded sad. The entire game really had no plan, and it was all more or less made up on the spot. The reason it even got finished was because I was planning to sell this for money, but whether or not I got any money is entirely on you and whoever else decided to play this thing. First commercial product this game is supposed to be for the newly formed sole proprietorship, so a donation at itch.io would be greatly encouraging. Or you can just tell people the game exists. That would be cool as well. I don't control you, you're human. You're probably human. If you aren't, my apologies. The room, however, was pretty much the same except for decorations and the red innkeeper. It was just a slightly bigger version of this room with just the guy, desk curtain. Okay, I guess we're gonna begin this.
Ah, you must be Darius.
I am. Hard to find this place. It's like every other building in the city.
Yes, but nevertheless, you found the inward spirit. You still wish to partake in absolution?
From what we talked about before, you said this could help me clear all my troubles if I took this course?
Yes, you pay half up front and then take the curtain to the back. The darkness that resides within you will become manifest before your eyes. You will see firsthand the past that haunts you. The feelings it conjures. It will show itself to you, so you can determine whether or not it should be gone in the first place.
Alright.
Perfect. Now when you have finished this course, I will meet with you. Now please excuse me. I must prepare.
I guess I'm gonna go for the first two ones that I'm really not fond of the message that they send, so I'll go for the first one. Oh wait, before that, a hallway, truly the most exciting part of the entire game. Okay, I won't have much to say about this room, but I can tell you about the main character a bit. The main character is made with this character creator, and I just wanted an old man to help sell the lifetime experience he would have had in the sorrowful past that would be revealed. Kind of all improvised. Remember, originally couldn't decide if I wanted red or beige to be his default shirt color, but I decided beige would be because he's old and worn, and red would be what he wore in the past. Originally I gave him the name Denver, but then I decided on Darius after thinking about having it be Darius. But the pronunciation was the same, but the spelling wasn't. I say I like the name starting with D, but Darius was more common than Darius, which doesn't make him stand out in the name department. Over time, I came around it to Darius. Looks a bit better when written down, because you're never gonna hear it, just read it, until I decided to put in voice acting to justify charging money. Have I mentioned it was my first commercial game? Because it is. Speaking of not hearing things, those don't have voices in them because I don't want to. The magical answer of disappointment. I already voiced everything else to varying degrees of success, so some pieces from the mouth noise is okay in my book. Man would have been better in red. Yeah, you can. That would have been good too. Yeah. What the? And we have these. I don't know if we have to look at these or not, but let me take a look at this over here. I wanted a spooky room that also told some faint backstory. I made most of this up on the spot, which was then polished later when I finished the game. The room barely changed. The fires that told you the past was not just being flames, balls from the flames image. I thought that stands. We were better at making it not immediately mystical until you literally step in the fire. Again, we got the kid one. And we got the old man one. Alright, we're gonna go into the fire here.
Looks like an entry. Well, I guess it starts.
Into the fires we go. A little aside, this game has almost always imagined with voice acting, and I hope it stands out from the other games of this nature. Been voice acting casually for a while and got into a voice acting class at Mike Lemon Casting, which made it better. So if you haven't donated money to Zunset Raida's itch.io page, here's a reminder so you can be filled with hate. Hate towards me, the man who worked on this game, for reminding you games don't format error. Is this game good? Comment somewhere or don't. Anyway, the room was made first before I even had a 4-way choice to pick from. It's hard to imagine all the specifics, but the walls and floors were the same, not the layout. Yeah, it costs if you want to donate to them, yeah. The room used to be just a rectangle, and the room leading to the bar Intertext used to be a room of intense colors, which has been changed. Okay, let's pop into this one. This one is...
A room full of barrels, bottles, and bodies.
Oh, not this one, no. Let's go to this one.
A hallway shrouded in darkness.
You know, I kind of forget the one that we went to. Let's go with this one. Another hallway. This room is mainly to add suspense, making the room after it be more of a surprise. This hallway used to not have the rug, but the hallway was just this layout, and the single-colored rug made the transition to the past more natural, at least a little. I don't know. I can drop the itch.io link in the chat if you want me to. And you could check it out there. I got this book over here. Oh no, our mother. She's wearing net red now. This house was planned to have a second floor with it. I'm on mobile, so oh okay. Well, I'm putting this on YouTube later. Not tonight, but maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'll put it up on YouTube and I'll have the link there. This house was planned to have a second floor with it being your bedroom, but that amount of work was a little much for a room I didn't even start you in. I decided on a single house with barely anything in it to show that Darius was not living the fancy life. Okay. Oh, another book. This town was once going to have wheat and like another road, but that was ditched for a couple houses in a desolate dirt land with posts around the town with the sea. Kind of like a town from a video game that some people may know about. Everything else is added for flavor purposes. Oh, so you did reference Pokemon. Glad you admitted it. Wait, did I look at this earlier? Oh yeah, I made the Barry Allen reference here in the last playthrough of this game. That's right. Art takes a while to make, which is why this entire section of the game feels like it took forever. The bar section of this game would have been in this style too, but that was before I even had a clue what to do with that room. Seeing how the first thing I wrote for it was a room full of bright lights, eventually I just made art for this section, and I feel it makes it stand out more and feels fitting for young Darius to get the old handheld video game from a well-known company that holds a grasp on a lot of childhood memories, along with a light jab at impossible tiny trees. Oh, I didn't interact with the trees. There's a tiny tree here. There's nothing you can do. Well, I got something that I didn't see the first time, so that's good. So doing the alternate ending is pretty good. And then here's the interaction with our father, who I disagree with what he says here, but And he has his drink over there. I already went through this the first playthrough, so tiny trees, the interval, no one can do anything about it. Yep. Basically like the cut trees for Pokemon. Dialects drink this a lot, but doesn't taste that good. Okay, then we can hop down here like in Pokemon. Wait, before we go on the boat. The map had to be remade multiple times due to me making small changes to one meaning. I had to change the other. It was tedious, but it turned out good. It also has no dialogue to add to the atmosphere, and other things said previously, also it would spooky for it to change without you realizing it. RPG Maker events are very helpful sometimes. This ship we go. And this should take us back there. I wonder if there will be a new book for us to interact with. Ghost ship time. Okay. I don't know if this is any different or not. Yeah, this space is the same old, so we can skip that. Okay. We'll go into, let's do this one.
A room full of
Barrels and bodies, yep. This was such a nothing room when I first made it. This was the first room, and all it was just picking up wine, putting it on a table with a similar hook of a guy setting up a party by way of a note. It's the only room that even resembles a video game. Point came way later when most of the other rooms were finished. I thought about, what if people blocked the bottles? What if there was a mouse that talked? If I mentioned a boat early on, what if there's a connection there? This became even better when left alone for a while. Even the monster that turned into a guy was an accident. This room was in a way I moved him and even editor. It looked good. Then I thought it would be poetic if it was a monster first that turned into a person. Really came to its own this room. Okay, hope you have a good one, Wolf Demon. Let me talk to the mouse over here. Okay, so I got this section taken care of. No, don't be like them. Alright, so that was a different dialogue. Oh god. Okay, so we got this bottle. Wait a minute. Oh, whoops, wait, nope. Okay, so I got that. I can go through here. Talk to you. Okay, hope you have a good one, Red Grims. I'll see you later. Talk to you. To finally experience this wine, to finally get our hands on it, is truly something to behold. Foolhardily love them. And then I guess we gotta read this to set it up again.
Important's coming over. I should set up the wine before they arrive.
I place our wine bottles here. Alright, so I guess we double check and see if there's anything over here, because I didn't do that last time I played this. Nope. Same old, so let's go down here. Okay, down the ladder we go.
You
Alright.
failure.
Oh.
Defiling us in front of the watchful eyes of the greater beyond. After all we've given you, you still believe it all to be our fault. The man you should feel anger for is of your own blood. But I guess you can't take it out on him now, can you? Go be your burden on a different soul.
I like the way he does that line. This hasn't changed much except for the dialogue. However, the choice to not kill him was a little accent that was real good. That choice, though minor, can give the player and in turn give Darius a choice which gives a sort of tragic tinge when one considers the river section. Wait, really? I could have... You mean I missed out on something? Well, good thing I'm playing it again with the different endings. Different choices make for different options.
Building.
Yep, pop in here. And we got this note over here. This used to be just a rectangle with brick walls and a gray tiled floor. Might have had color at some point, but decided to put it into the next room. There was no way to get to the next room was with a metal ladder, which only made less sense as the bar became a thing, which would have made it strange and mystical. But I decided against it. Okay, let's pop in here. Okay, let's read this book. It used to be not as furnished in earlier stages, but eventually it started looking like a proper bar. People saying things that are full of not quite truths and exaggerations, but they help get the haunting sadness I want this place to convey. The musicians stop the music when you talk to them. It was a very, very late addition. The dancer dancing only when you interact with her was an accident, but then I extended it to the two musicians. An interesting thing I thought about was giving the lute guy, the only musician at the time, some dialogue to say. However, I decided to go for the creepy on-off switch that the two of them have. The song is based off Spanish ladies. If you listen to it for all, it starts messing the song a little. I'm going to spoil a little this way because I'm a rebel. Off the sheet music, took a bit to find a song, but this seems like a good fit. Alright, well, I'm not gonna do that this go around because I don't want to mess with the music. Oh, but they're still playing it though, so. The guy being back here was a late addition to the game. The layout was changed slightly, but the guys were not intended. It helps build that people worked here, but he didn't know them well. Okay. Let's run around here. There's no other note here, so we can just hop in over here. Before we talk to our boss, who is gonna fire us. This is more or less how the room always looked. It originally didn't have the boss man do things.
Tell me, how long do you plan on staying here?
Long enough. Why?
You're fired.
What?
Do you think you can walk in here and not be 100% into your job?
What do you mean? I do what is asked of me, and then I stop. What more do you want?
Hey, that was a bit concerning.
Quality. Every time I see you, you are neither. I don't pay you to do absolutely nothing.
I clean the rooms and wipe the floor. Anyone worth their salt can do what I do in the same amount of time.
You're not good at it. You've never been good at it. You are the reason every day is so slow. I didn't give you this job because I thought you were qualified. I gave you this job because I liked your father. This is a favor for him, not you. Your father had a good head on his shoulders.
Well, now that I know how his father was, I really wasn't a fan of his father, so I don't know what the boss is talking about.
You are nothing.
You tell me to push boxes, wash tables, and clean the back room. It gets done and it gets done good. Why do you care if it gets done quickly?
Stop it. You're just repeating yourself now. There's nothing for you here. You're wasting your time. You're wasting my time being here.
Was it really only because of my fault?
She was both a fever and
We'll see what happens when we go into the fourth and final room. This time our choices will be different.
Single piano.
Enter. Piano room always had a piano, but that was it. Didn't have much until the game was 3/4 done, and I wanted to flesh it out to seem more like a room someone plays piano in. Let's interact with this book. This most complicated room due to, in fact, it is multiple rooms that encompass this tale of a river. I wanted the river to be symbolic for someone who may or may not be the main character of the game. Cough, cough. It metaphorically digs into his mind, helps flesh out his psychosis. If only in this abstract story, I think it was done well in my opinion. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Let's interact with the book.
It reads once.
Can I flip the switch? Oh, and the
A river flowed without pause. It could
book is gone.
A river flowed without pause. It could erode stone that man has yet to witness.
And we're gonna push this. We're gonna flip this, and then
But one day a creature rose from the pit, wandering up and down its trail.
flip the switch.
Slowly the river dried, a reflection of what it once was. Even with the creature gone, it was only a ditch now, a shadow of its former self. Though water fell from the sky, the river was never filled again.
Now we got this book over here. Now this complicated room, due to, in fact, there's multiple rooms. Okay. Nice, that repeats itself.
But one day a creature rose from the pit, wandering up and
Oh god, hope it didn't bug out. Oh, this is different. This room took a while to get the atmosphere right. Originally, Moonlight Sonata played, but it wasn't haunting due to overuse, so I decided something less melodramatic would help. The bodies with names were there, but the change when you clicked on them was an accident, but fitted well with the dreamlike nature of it all, similar to the priest man in the wine room. Okay, so I guess I gotta interact with them all.
David Patrick,
Puncture of the heart.
Mariam Jonas, age
Incineration.
name, Yolani,
Incineration.
name, Jamal Herta,
Wait, what?
age 54,
Okay.
cause of death, broken neck.
And there's more here. Anything else here? Okay, this is basically repeating itself again. Okay, so let's pop in here. Wait, gotta read this. I should probably talk about why this game is called Worn Sonata. But first, the boat theming. This game is improvised. I didn't have a plan for this other than a sad game about a guy who meets a guy and sad stuff happens. The original project folder was called Game of Sice because it was a game that sounded interesting and I didn't know where it could go. It's forgotten at this point. If other characters were involved, the boat water theming happened because I made this room be placed on a boat. I then retrofitted the game with more illusions to boat-related trauma. The river was there from the beginning, so it just helped reinforce the theme. Okay. So I guess we were on a boat and something bad happened. And that red shirt is us. And we have to escape this way. Oh god, what's over here? I guess I can't talk to you guys at all. So I guess we gotta follow our past self. And then we interact with the book again. Surprise, I'm talking about the name in this room. The name I chose the name because a sonata is something you play in a silly game, so I found that accurate. The one part should be obvious. Darius is a tale of woe, and is very much grinded down by life. Also, he probably wore himself out trying to hypothetically tell someone the journey he's been on. This room is more of a break room. Something huge happened, and then it got quiet. Help set up the next room. Oh, then we have the butterfly. Wait, what? Is this a repeat? Oh, that's a repeat. Okay. So let's chase the butterfly. Okay, there we go. Have you decided? Yes. I didn't set out to make a game with a choice at the end. I didn't have much of a clue what to do with it. The original idea was to have him walk down a path and the boss monster would look at him as he did so. The owner would appear before him in a dimly lit room and explain his trauma, but not as sympathetically as the monsters surround him. It would then cut to black, and then he'd drive home, think about what happened, and maybe talk to one other person before he entered his apartment. I was fleshed out, but not really, into it. This choice of being an amnesiac and happy, or knowing your past, having money and misery. A choice that isn't just good, bad, it's more thought-provoking. Question, and I'm glad it just kind of showed up naturally as I was finishing up the game. Okay, so this is the alternate ending for this game.
As you can see, your trauma runs deep. Your past haunts you, and your past is you. Of course I will help you with what you asked for. I only ask if you still wish it. Do you still want me to remove your sorrow? Because if I do, I will remove your past along with them. Do you still wish to commit?
Yes, this time I choose to commit, yes.
I don't like remembering all this. Take the money and do what you have to.
Then, follow me down here.
Okay, let's see where this is gonna take us. Oh, wait, I couldn't. Never mind. Oh god, I could. Okay, so there's
Now,
no.
if you'll be so kind as to rest on the altar.
So there's different books in different places. One of the last rooms done along with the next two locations, the apartment and the outside area. I don't much to talk about these next two rooms. Not a whole lot of insight. I made these near the end, and having the guy do his thing and leaving Darius to live his life seemed like a fitting end. No matter if you choose him or not.
I started this business a long time ago. A time where the woes of men were small. A tragic past is a sort of leech, draining you at all times, shackling those who have it. What happens early in one's life determines how one copes with the latter parts of it. I care for people like you, for those that trauma follows, a trauma that cannot let them free. Your memories will be gone, and in their place will be a personality unaffected by that troublesome past. A clean mind, a pure mind, amnesia of those dark times.
So, an amnesia of the Dark Descent.
Now close your eyes, and let me begin. Though some may say this is a tragedy, those people don't know how deep and how damaging a trauma like yours can be. This process is long, but likely you won't remember it happening, just that it happened.
We're losing our memories. No.
Shame I couldn't be bothered to clean this place up a bit. But I guess that's the apartment's job. Sprucing up the walls and fixing things up, maybe? The only thing I left myself was a note.
If you don't remember anything good, all this baggage I had to deal with is no longer your problem. Live your life anew. The past shouldn't haunt you like it did mine. If you truly a brand new me, the first thing you should do is straighten up. Hopefully you'll be a lot more successful than I was.
The whole past forgotten, though. 50 years gone in an instant. Makes me wonder why I would want to forget it in the first place. Well, tomorrow don't care one way or the other. So many things to do. I wonder where to start.
Oh, there's a ghost behind us. The end. Created by Zunset Rida. And then the end credits. Oh, Theo Allen. Oh, okay, that was a shout out to someone else. Okay.